Just crazy. So like, Jenny, slow down. Now you get 2 fins. You're an idiot. Get your hands up, twist, do this, do that. I tried another one. It was a magic board. So I tried another one, magic board. And when he had an understanding, then I could teach his body.
프로가 되기로 결심한 이후부터 한국 외국인 코치 합쳐서 6명, 7명 정도 만나본 것 같아요. HPC라는 곳에서 배우는데 거기서 링턴이라는 코치가 있었어요. 크리스 밀스라는 체력을 키워줄 수 있는 서핑 코치를 만나게 해줬어요. 크리스 밀스랑 같이 한 2달 정도 운동을 했어요. 크리스 밀스가 저한테 내가 생각하는 최고의 서핑 코치가 있는데 너가 골드코스트에 다시 가게 되면 한번 만나봐 해가지고 이제 클레이튼을 소개를 받아서 만나게 된 거죠. 프로서퍼가 되려고 하고 있는데 뭔가 막상 제가 생각하는 것만큼 빨리 늘지도 않고, 그렇다고 세계 무대를 바라보고 저를 돌아봤을 때 정말 아무것도 아닌 거예요. 그래서 이제 지푸라기라도 잡는 심정으로 연락을 하게 됐고, 이제 클레이튼한테 배우러 드디어 팜비치라는 곳에 가서 만났어요. 한 손에는 서핑보드를 들고 한 손에는 바구니에 슈프트를 담고 수건을 담고 이렇게 갔는데 2시간 반 정도 걸렸던 것 같아요. 그날 물에 들어가서 파도를 1개, 2개 정도 탄 날. 그리고 잘 안 됐어요. 해변에 철벅철벅 제가 나오니까 하는 말이 Your surfing is shit, that's not a surfing, 이렇게 말을 하는 거예요. 그 순간 좀 정적이 흘렀어요. 뭔가 자존심도 많이 상하고 거의 2년 정도 진짜 많은 돈을 투자해 가면서 발리부터 호주까지 진짜 안 가리고 열심히 부모님 돈을 다 쓰고 있는 상황이었거든요. 그래서 많이 충격적이었고 화도 났고 집에 가는 버스에서 눈물이 나더라고요. 그러면서 들었던 생각이, 그래, 이 사람한테 배워보자. 보통 서핑 코치라고 하면 처음에 초보 때는 이제 물 안에서 같이 있죠. 잘 타게 되면 대부분 하는 게 비디오 애널라이즈예요. 그 비디오를 같이 돌려보면서 이땐 이렇게 했어야지, 저렇게 했어야지. 사실 저도 2년 정도 그런 식으로 훈련을 했었고요. 근데 나아지지 않는 고질적인 문제들이 있었어요. 근데 클레이튼은 제가 파도 하나를 타면 바로 클레이튼을 봐요. 그럼 클레이튼이 아니야, 너 이렇게 해야 돼, 몸동작으로 자기 몸을 써서 표현을 해요. 그게 다른 사람들이랑 많이 달랐어요. 왜냐면 내가 지금 당장 어떻게 타는지 알 수 있으니까. 한 번은 저한테 바디 서핑을 알려주는데 잘 못하고 있었거든요. 본인이 직접 물에 들어가서 맨몸으로 배럴 안에서 V를 하면서 씩 웃으면서 오는데 그냥 그때 이런 생각이 들었어요. 아, 이 사람 마스터다.
Hi, my name is Clayton. I'm 45 years old, originally from South Africa, but now the past 6 years I've been living on the Gold Coast of Australia. I'm a surfboard shaper. I've been shaping for 25 years, and I'm a surf coach. I've been coaching for the last 20 years. I've coached at national levels where I've coached the South African surfing team, the Venezuelan surfing team, and I have been shaping surfboards for a couple of pros, a few pros while they're touring in South Africa, at the CT events, at the QS events. I spend most of my days just doing surf coaching now and doing surf trips in the Mentawais, on boat trips, and doing seminars coaching people. When I was young, I was a soccer player. I used to play soccer, but I hated running. It was terrible. So I was goalkeeper. Every time we went in goals, I kicked in the face. I was like, ugh, I don't like being goalkeeper. My father had a new job opportunity and he moved to the coast, stopped soccer, and I started surfing. And I was probably about 12, 13 years old. I kind of won all the local school contests. Then after that, I went and started surfing as a professional. And I started traveling, and I traveled to France, Spain, Portugal, Australia, went to Brazil with the South African surfing team. But Because I was South African, traveling on rands, it was very expensive, so I could never continue the tour. I always did the first half. I'd do Australia and Europe, and then I'd have to go home and work. And then I'd do Australia and Europe, and then go home and work. And after 2 years, I quit because it's too expensive. So I got a job working for someone in the surfboard factory, and I learned how to spray boards, glass boards, and shape boards. And then I started my own career shaping boards. All my boards are made for myself because I wanted more boards. I loved surfboards. But whenever I made one, I had to pay for it and I had no money. So I had to sell one to make the new one. So I'd sell it to my friends. Eventually my friends came back and said, hey, I want a new board from you, not just second-hand ones. I was like, what, really? You want a board from me? I was like, cool. So I started making boards for friends and for their friends, and then it just grew bigger and bigger and bigger. People would come and order boards from me, and with their thinking, if they said they surfed better, I'd make them a better board. If you surf well, you want a board that performs well to your ability. So if you're a bad surfer, you probably need a board more suited to the way you surf. The surfboard won't make you surf better. And then often a guy would come and go, hey, the board you made didn't go well. So I'd go to the beach and watch him surf, and I'm like, oh, you're an idiot. Get your hands up, twist, do this, do that. So I'd just start coaching them straight away. So to make my boards go better, whenever I saw somebody riding my boards, I'd give them free coaching. I'd go, pick your hands up, bend your knees, and they're like, whoa, the boards go better. I'm like, oh, it's just coaching. But yeah, whenever someone rode a Clayton board, they surfed them better because they had coaching. In my backyard, I was bored with my PU boards, so I was trying some stringless PU, and I found they wobbled too much, and I thought they were terrible. So I tried an epoxy one, and it was very much the same thing. The guy from 쉐이퍼이자, his dad Lenny, he said, hey, I've got this really cool material, do you think you could do anything with it? So I said, yeah, I'll try. So I tried it in a stringless PU board, and it just felt like a regular stringer board. There's nothing special. But when I tried it in an epoxy board, it was like, oh my gosh, it was like a magic board. Like those magic boards come around maybe once a year. So I tried another one, it was a magic board. So I tried another one, magic board. And out of 12 boards, I had 10 magic boards. So I was like, whoa, there's something special about this material. So then we had to figure out how wide to make it, how thick to make it, how long to make it, and how to mass produce it to go to market. So yeah, it's just all the testing we did on it. Okay, so this is spine tech from 쉐이퍼이자, and it looks like carbon or something, but I can promise you it's not. So if you try to break this, it's really, really strong. I can't break it, so when you stand on it, the spine tech bends, and when you lift for a turn, it pops, and it gives you tons of spring. So when you place this into a surfboard, and you stand on the surfboard, it slightly bends, okay? But when you do a turn, it pops you out of the turn. Also, if the wave tries to break the board, it returns to neutral. Okay, so the spine wants to be in neutral. It makes your board feel about 30% more livelier when you surf it. If you look at carbon, carbon's brittle. Carbon can snap, but try snap that. Can't do it. It's really, really strong. It doesn't want to break. Okay, so yeah, it's good stuff. I met Ginny. He had just come from the HBC Centre. He had some coaching, and he said, hey Clayton, I want some coaching from you. So I said, okay, let's go to the beach and show me how you surf. So he surfed okay, but he surfed very flat. He didn't know how to catch waves. He was like a chicken with no head. It was like just crazy. So like, Ginny, slow down. Ginny, try catch a wave, paddle 2 strokes, because he was like paddling too much. So I had to first get him to just stop doing what he's doing, because he was going crazy, doing too much. And I asked him, please swim out and try body surf. And he didn't know how to. So I was like, okay, when you know how to body surf on a wave, I will teach you the next step. I was like, okay. So he went and learned how to body surf. It took about a week. I said, well done, you passed, okay. No surfing, here's a bodyboard in his face. So he had to go bodyboard, and I said, Jenny, you have to go down the wave, up the wave, and down the wave on a bodyboard. He's like, yes, easy. He went out, he didn't know how to catch a wave. He struggled. So he had to learn how to catch a wave. And when he caught the wave, he slid down sideways. So I was like, no, you got to lean. You got to put the board on rail, and you got to be able to use the wave's power. And when he figured that out, I was like, well done. So he was like, yes. Here's a surfboard. I was like, yes. No standing up. He was like, oh no. So he had to learn how to catch a wave lying down and use the power. I was like, okay, well done, Jenny. Now you get 2 fins. Not 3, no, 2, yes. And he had to learn how to surf as a twin fin. So to ride a twin fin, you have to stand up and lean, because if you push, you slide out. So he had to learn how to use the rail. And when he did that, I allowed him to have 3 fins, and then I started coaching him. So he had to first understand waves, how to use waves, understand his equipment, how to use his equipment. And when he had an understanding, then I could teach his body. He's a very happy, enthusiastic person, but he had no idea on surfing. He would just stand up and try to do everything at once. So now he's more relaxed, he's more composed, his turns are cleaner, they're a lot more bigger, and as he's getting older, his surfing's getting better and better and more stronger and more mature. So yeah, it's like when I first met him, he was like a child, and now he's like an adult. So it's been good to see. Still a crazy adult, but a good one. Korean surfers only know how to surf above the water. They don't understand what's happening underneath and below and inside. You need to feel the wave, and you need to play inside of the water. Only when you do that do you get a deeper understanding, and then you can surf so much better. When you surf a wave, you only surf for maybe 5 or 10 seconds, so it's a very short time. And if you surf for 2 hours, you only maybe catch 5 or 10 waves. So you only surf for maybe 1 minute. So it's a very short time to learn. So your learning progress is very, very slow. But if you get a coach, he can help you learn the right technique. Because if you learn the wrong technique, you're going to have a negative progress. And if you keep repeating bad habits, it's going to get worse. So it's important that you learn the right technique and you repeat the good habits to improve. What a coach should do is help you with better technique, better muscle memory, help you catch waves easier. So everything that a coach does makes surfing easier to learn, so your progression improves. There are bad coaches out there who maybe don't teach a lot. So you kind of have to try to find the right coach that resonates with you, that can teach you the right stuff so you can learn quicker. To relax, to have fun, not to try too hard. And the most important thing is to remember that you're surfing a wave. You can't force your will on the wave. You have to do what the wave allows. So you need to relax and read the wave. Jenny, please relax, breathe, have fun. Don't surf like a chicken with no head, okay? Slow down and enjoy the moment. Don't think of the future and don't think of the past, just stay in the moment and enjoy surfing waves. It's very easy to do.